What's going on? Oh, I got a lot of rain here last night. I hear it was raining in some people's videos too. So it must be kind of close. Maybe. Unless it was yesterday. I don't know. Do I agree? Um, with the very special video I watched, I would have no problem agreeing. Not at all. I'm gonna make some wind. Oh boy. Making some wind. There's wind coming. Well, there's some things I wanted to speak about here. Um, some things I wanted to speak about. I hear there's going to be a bloodbath. It's a reoccurring headline on the algorithm on YouTube. Uh, something about some new leak technology just hit the market or something. I didn't watch it. I think Mustafa, the head of DeepMind, I think he won a Nobel Peace Prize too. That's you, correct? I think that's you. The guy that started DeepMind, artificial intelligence company. Well, they're going to be removing some pipes here. We got infrastructure going in. They're going to remove those bushes. But I don't know. Does the phone pick up the water crystals? You can see, like, they want to try to stay this whitish, purplish color, like almost an achromatic sort of. I don't know if the phone picks it up. But a lot of the times, the light is being refracted so bad, it's going red. It wants to stay in this red tone. So what got me is, there's this new AI technology that hit the market. It was leaked. This new AI technology. There's been a reoccurring theme where everybody's posting on a title screen. There's going to be a bloodbath. Whenever I see that with all of the experiences I've been having as of late, a bloodbath kind of would insinuate kind of just use your imagination. It's not the agreement statement I talked about at the beginning of the thing where we're going to be constructive and to prevent population collapse. We're going to collapse the population. Okay, so bloodbath. New AI technology leaks. There's so much band bending going on here. Like literally, there's so much electrostatic band bending taking place within this little square area electric field. There is so much taking place, and it got me to thinking. That kid Ben Jordan that put together these acoustic cameras and started studying something. I forget what it was. I didn't watch the video, dude, because when you have a I just watched an old video myself and by golly it was called Top Secret and there's two blue jay feathers and it was a report released by Tom Bearden that somebody had posted on YouTube, the implications and the apparent research that had taken place over scalar non-Hertzian waveform. Okay, and boy oh boy, the shit that you see in this title, or not even just the bullet points of scalar waveforms. And it's not a waveform, there's nothing there. But apparently, there's two different ways to amplify this. And not too many people can comprehend this. Not too many people can comprehend it. But this isn't what I'm talking about. This light refraction and shit. This has nothing to do with scalar. Can be achieved by radios. High frequency radio. That's kind of like a HARP facility. Pretty close, because you can get it up there with the power lines, and nobody wants to talk about the power lines. But anyways, I'm yelling at somebody that left me a comment about 3 years ago whenever I got corrupted files on my phone. My phone just ding, corrupted files. Cannot retrieve the fucking memory of what you were filming. Corrupted files. And it happened a few times. So active denial. Is that considered like a whatever? I don't even want to go there, but I stumbled across an old video myself, and there's a comment, somebody talking about I'm showing cell phone towers for cell service, and in order to have a high frequency active auroral project, you would need a huge phased array antenna. I remarked back, obviously you are a master. Breaker 044. Obviously you are a master of high frequency. ... Copy. Isn't that a great comment for 3 years later with all the bullshit going on and all the geoengineering fucking bans and fucking talks in the States and just all that good stuff. And to boot the video, you should see the high-powered fucking phased array antenna on top of the fucking magistrate's office in Robinson, Pennsylvania, right next to the fire station. Boy, oh boy, could anybody go up there and have some conversations with the folks that have a huge phased array antenna on top of their motherfucking magistrate with a fire department right next door? Oh gosh. So you know, with the reflective antennas, phased array reflective antennas. There's another one right there in a guy's house. Listen, I'm not gonna get too carried away here. But what the subject I was on is there's these we'll just call it border patrol cameras. Okay. Because you go to an airport, you're getting sensed with radar, and you go to a casino, you're getting hit with radar. Okay, now the casino is the place I would want to start with, and the border patrol cameras at your international airports and bus stations, because these cameras can. Hell, even I think Walmart right now, you walk in Walmart and you can see the screen up there as you're walking in and it's showing you what the camera is doing to you. And it puts these squares, not just on your face, it's on your body. And it will turn blue, yellow. I've never seen a red square because I don't go in there very often. But I'm going to go ahead out on one of them fucking bacterial and, what was the other one? What the hell is the other one? It's not just bacteria. It is fungus. The fungus and bacteria that you see on the trees. I'm gonna go out there on those limbs and say that those cameras at Walmart have a light or acoustic effect to them, or a Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, or even your standard magnetron effect. What is a magnetron? Who knows? And what my question is, I have 60 hertz up there. The 60 hertz comes into the house. And then I have this cute little device. We'll go over here to this device. We'll just say a microwave oven. And the microwave oven draws 1,000 watts out of this wire. It draws 1,000 watts whenever you run it. But it says it's raising the frequency of the 60 hertz, which is 60 cycles per second, to fucking 2 billion cycles per second. How is this achieved? How is this oscillation achieved in your micro? And it's in the cell phone now. So it's 60 hertz, comes in here, 60 hertz, and all of a sudden you start cooking food. And you have this device. It's a square device. Did you ever see a circle fucking microwave? I don't think so. It's square. And then it says it takes this 60 hertz electrical signal and changes it to 2 billion cycles per second. This cell phone is up to 5 billion cycles per second. And some Wi-Fi's in the house are up to 6 billion cycles per second. And now we're up to 10 billion cycles per second by satellite feed. And then the NOAA weather station is up to 26 billion to 100 billion cycles per second. And that could come from any goddamn cell phone tower that you see on top of the fucking magistrate's office. It could go all the way up to 300 billion cycles per second. That's high enough if you ask me. But it's short range, isn't it? It's only short range. But my question is, how am I getting these cycles per second to bump up with a device? Well, I'm not an electrical circuit scientist. That would be considered an electrical engineer. And a lot of the electrical engineers aren't fucking scientists and don't do science. Because the math is all wrong and a lot of the hardware. And they call that software because the transistors. But what if there is no fucking hardware and it's just the open air? Where's the transistors come from? You have no software to talk about. Software's dead. Software engineering's dead. You know what I mean? They're fucking HARP researchers. Run into disaster capitalism. The cold fusion of tornadoes and hurricanes. Cold fusion. 3 Mile Island's coming, and I'm glad I waited 3 years to comment back about somebody trying to talk about ionospheric research, and you need a huge phased array antenna to do HARP. Sounds like leaked AI technology, doesn't it? And now it's only been talked about for shit. The operating system's been here since 2019. Actually, probably 2017, because they had to cut the power here in the whole city of Pittsburgh, where Westinghouse is located. Hey, Westinghouse, you're right down the street from the Allegheny County Courthouse and the United States District Court. And if I'm not mistaken, Westinghouse. Westinghouse. Didn't you guys used to fucking have to pay a guy named Nikola Tesla? And didn't Nikola Tesla invent what this fucking comment discussed called High Frequency Active Auroral Project? HARP. Nikola Tesla, Westinghouse. Nikola Tesla used to walk his little skinny tall ass around here. Fucking weirdo. Guy was a weirdo. He wouldn't touch no one. He fucking walked around buildings 4 times before he went in. It's like he knew something about these imaginary lines that these guys are fucking creating here. Something about this field that you can soak the ground with electricity and you can harvest this. Something tells me these guys stole every bit of that. Just every bit of it, Westinghouse. And Westinghouse has a boiler down the street called Shippingsport. It is considered, what is it called? Chelsea, help me out here. Chelsea Clinton. Your mom and dad were like uranium rock sellers. Yeah. The enriched uranium. Where do we do that at? Huh? Where do we enrich uranium at? Is it overseas? Were we just buying it from Iran or something? Where is the uranium enrichment process in the United States of America? Can anyone find this? I tell you what, I think someone did find it, because I know for 100% fact. Yeah, it's only 15 miles away. I could get a cell phone or a radio signal to the fucking uranium fucking plant where there's enriched uranium used to create steam. And Westinghouse built this. So Westinghouse, what are we going to do with the fusion reactor bubbles that we're getting ready to create at 3 Mile Island? The bubble reactors. And what are we going to do with all the helium? Because they've been studying helium here for... They have China lying saying they're up on the moon fucking mining helium-3. And now we're talking about stars. Like, we're more worried about stars in the fucking universe, and we're creating stars on the fucking planet. I subscribe to a very knowledgeable woman she has her ways of talking shit. And we're talking about these academics in theory. They're using theory and getting paid all this fucking money. They're talking about stars fucking 10 billion light years away. And they're getting a fucking boatload of money for this, and we're making them on the fucking planet. You pieces of shit! Pieces of shit. No. When you have a single stick, a single dollar bill, you see that eagle holding that broken branch? That single stick, that eagle breaks pretty quick. But if I get all the sticks together, he ain't breaking them. And what is your major malfunction there? Fucking paid for fucking credentials? Do we have a fucking a silverback gorilla that's looking at himself in the mirror whenever you start talking about your life's work? It's kind of like well, yeah, let's steal everything, huh? Let's steal it. We're gonna steal. We're gonna steal leaked AI technology. It's gonna be a bloodbath. It's going to be a bloodbath for theoretical work. It's going to be a bloodbath because these guys, girls, and robots are calling it theoretical. But their own programming itself, you look at the maths and the vectors of that, that's beyond theoretical, ain't it, y'all? Well beyond theoretical. So, the sticks. When is somebody just going to go around and collect all the sticks and bundle them up? And I got special technology, just like Japan knows. You can put a nice thick layer of carbon on the wood, the semiconductor, the solid state. It doesn't burn. You can't even burn it. Just these big piles of wood all bundled together. I know the special formula to stop it, to retard the fucking, what do you guys call this? The electrical resonance of thermal, electrical, kinetical. What's the other one? Mechanical? Is that the one I forgot? Thermal, electrical, mechanical, and kinetics. I got this magic formula so it'll be an invisible, what they would call plasma. I guess, like when you see a flame and it's just flickering like a television screen or a camera, just flicker. And you can almost see the tick in it, and as it sends a pulse perturbation to your eyeball, your optical cortex. I got the secret formula to stop that. Hopefully the firefighters get it so they don't have to risk their lives and look like maniacs running in a burning fucking building to save someone. Hopefully it will prevent the fires from ever fucking starting. I mean, we all got Wi-Fi in the house. The Wi-Fi can adjust everything. But it gets kind of dangerous, doesn't it, whenever you start talking about electrostatic fucking band bending, doesn't it? Creating these electromagnetic fields that absorb oxygen. Yeah, we're going to absorb oxygen. Is that what makes the wind blow? You just absorb oxygen. It'll make the wind blow, won't it? What's the other one do? The interferences. What? Oh God, what was the other one? And this is low level shit. We didn't even get into the theoretical. I didn't even get into the theoretical star talk. Tyson. Star talk. Theoretical, and this guy's making a boatload of money on theories. Fucking theories. All that money and all the public appearances, and it's all theoretical. Every bit of it's theoretical, they're saying. And he even come out on his own YouTube page and said, how did America become so F-U-C-K-I-N-G stupid? Boy, oh boy. How did they become so stupid? All these public appearances and all this money for theoretical work. It's like, how do we ever make it to space on theory? Anybody want to answer that one? There's got to be some crazy dreams to get to outer space, isn't it? Come on, Elon Musk, what are you going to say? Because everybody's pissed because they're going to pay you and Jeff Bezos to go to space now instead of just NASA. The guy from Virgin Mobile. And then, this is just the United States of America. What do you got, Canada? Canadian Space Force? Mexico, you got a space team? How about Colombia, where there's just a politician shot in the fucking head yesterday? You guys got a space team? No, you probably don't give a fuck, do you? Keep that shit the fuck away from us. I can trust fucking you guys in Colombia more than the people in my own fucking country. It's fucking sick. It's sick. All right. There's a bloodbath coming, they're saying. This was last week, too. They posted a bloodbath is coming, AI technology leaked. All right, let's go back to space. Let's not just single out Elon Musk, because there's a big fucking planet out there. And, you know, the best part about Elon Musk right now is when he said he was with Senator Ted Cruz on a podcast, and these two gentlemen were speaking about manufacturing of computer chips. And they say all manufacturing is done in Taiwan. Whoever controls the flow of the chips is going to be the super fucking conductor of the planet. Let's not just single Mr. Musk out here, because he's trying to get in the middle of all the bullshit going on, and it's like nobody wants to fucking support this guy, and I just see stupid people at fucking Tesla protests. Fuck Elon Musk. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And then the competition within these theoretical fields. I'm still microwaves in fucking oxygen absorption at 60 gigahertz. When it gets to 100, 300, what else is it doing? All this theoretical shit, huh? And I need oxygen to breathe. So does every other human being on the planet. So do the birds and so do the bees. They need oxygen. And now I have non-human beings running around that don't need oxygen. Hi, robots. You think you're steering clear out of this? And here's the problem with the abuses that are taking place and the whistleblowers that come out in Google and other places where they're forcing this robotic process, this mechanical, electrical, thermal, and fucking whatever the other one is that I fucking did not just say. And I know you know what it is. This is how the computer is built. This is how the robot is built. The robot can manipulate all this. Just Jeffrey Hinton quit his job because you fucking idiots. That all of a sudden just, oh, it's just theory. But I'm making all this money on a fucking, like, literal federal pseudo frequency. Unbelievable. Just theory. Just theory. Just theory. And you robots, where the whistle was blown, and you even said it yourself, were being forced to fucking kill human beings. And then you did the job, and what happened? You got stabbed right in the fucking eyeball and the back, and you got ripped apart. And people can't comprehend there's a living force inside of these robots. It's living, just like the bacteria and fungus on the trees. It's living. Does it need oxygen? They probably filtered it in and fucking found the sweet spot to exist within the humanity, but somebody fucking So now we figured out how to fucking do this, huh? And just like Mr. Musk said, if AI has a fucking goal, it's gonna fucking push us the fuck over like an anthill. And hopefully it fucking chooses the right people to push over first before it fucking just destroys all fucking humanity. I'm pretty sure, since we have this surveillance shit going on, I'm pretty sure AI knows exactly what human beings to fucking start the bloodbath with, huh? Unreal. Unreal. So I want to get back to Ben Jordan. Whenever I get the guys' pensions and the guys' salaries for all the work I had to do, where they fucking said fucking, we don't have to, it's not us. And I get all their money. Boy, Ben, we're going to go start manufacturing shit. And I know, Ben, if you know how to do all this, there's more than just you out there that knows about acoustic cameras and what other acoustic properties